Hey beautiful people, welcome to the Aries December Guidance. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for a quick reading for us today for my Aries babies, and this will be a general reading for my Aries sun, moon, and rising for the month of December. I know we're a little bit, already into the energies of December, but we've just completed the first week of December. At least today is the final day of the first week of December. So just to sort of give us an insight into some of the inner workings, I'm going to be doing a reading to sort of see the past, present, and future trajectory for you guys. And I'm also going to be able to pull an angel answers guidance to sort of give us an opportunity for you guys to fall into alignment with the divine guidance of your angels and guides for the month of December. So without further ado, so that we can get as much out of the space as possible, I'm going to go get straight into it. I hope that you guys are having an awesome day today, BTW. If you're not having such a great day, do just try to let the energies dissipate. Try not to revel in it too much, because we are, effectively in the energies of the final day of the Mercury retrograde post-shadow period. So we should be able to start feeling a little bit more like ourselves, whoever that is, okay? All right, getting straight into it. Let's have a little look. What is the divine guidance spirit for my Aries babies for the month of December? Okay, so a lot of you guys have been, learning how to be a little bit more open, which means that you're not as argumentative, you're not as, how can I put it? You're not as confrontational as far as the past situations coming into the month. And I think that that's what the last 3 months, I want to say, of the year, up until this point, has been teaching you how to not be so confrontational about certain things and just to be open to the process, because I can see that it is giving you an opportunity to basically be able to not make such hasty decisions in terms of where you place your energy moving forward. In the present moment, I can see that there is, some anxiety that you guys are releasing. There are some personal frustrations that you guys are releasing. I can also see that you guys have been dealing with sleepless awareness. So it's almost like you guys have been dealing with insomnia. For some of you guys, your travels haven't necessarily, your night travels, so your dreams, your sleeping process hasn't necessarily been too great, and it has been a little bit worrying. Whatever's on your mind is a reflection of what's been going on your heart center. So spirit's trying to give you some clarity on some of that stuff, and it seems as though you're actually going through a process of releasing that. And moving forward, I can see that you guys will be very much in a position where you are overly protected, where you may be a little bit guarded about, how you're navigating your way through the circumstances that you may face moving forward. So let's have a little look and see, guys. Right, so I can see that for a lot of you guys, you're kind of releasing deceptions of the past. You're no longer sort of willing to look at things through rose-tinted glasses. You're no longer looking at it for how it appeared to be. You want to actually see it from the duality of things so that you can make better decisions moving forward, because you're realizing how the past circumstances that you've basically been somewhat lying to yourself about, as well as others potentially, maybe impacting the way that you're making decisions presently. And you're going through a major arcana, you're going through a major shift in the way that you make decisions by going through this purge at the minute. And I can see that moving forward, there may be some moments where you might feel as though things aren't going your way. You may feel as though you've been left outside in the cold. You may feel as though, people are moving on away from you. Things are moving on away from you. And it may at times feel as though you're not able to sort of it's kind of like poverty consciousness. Everything seems like it's happening to you, not for you. Basically, moving forward is the way that I see that you guys will be looking at things. But honestly, it's all happening for a purpose, beautiful. I can see what's going on behind the scenes of that is that you're kind of breaking free from the way that you used to make decisions in the past. And it's giving you an opportunity to learn that a lot of the decisions that you were making wasn't from a place of being a team player. It wasn't from a place of being a part of the entire situation. It was mainly just based on, again, being very self-protecting and maybe being a little bit selfish at times, not really considering other people's feelings or potentially what they would have needed as well. So those are some of the things that are karmically now erupting throughout the month of December to give you an opportunity to not necessarily take the karma of that energy into 2020 with you. Okay, beloved, so let's have a little look and see what's going on. What is the divine guidance spirit for my L.I.F.E Warriors, for my Aries babies for the month of December? What's going on? Where are they now and what crosses them? As clearly as you can, please. Where are my Aries? Okay, so you guys are in the position again, Four of Pentacles in reverse. You guys are being very self-protecting. You're determined to be very self-protecting because you feel as though you're avoiding disaster by doing so, and you're challenging the way that things used to be. You're challenging the conformed perspective of things, which is why you're so determined. The path that crosses you is that you guys are learning how to sort of really be a part of friendships. You're learning how to basically integrate yourself into your community, and learning how to, again, okay, so what I'm seeing is that as you're trying to be very self-protecting, there's a community that is coming to you, and that community does have the potential to transform your financial disarray, your financial restrictions that you may have been dealing with. But because you're being very self-protecting, it's something that you're going to have to learn how to balance the scales of everything. You're going to have to learn how to balance your emotions in the space so you don't miss out on your opportunities and block your blessings, basically. What is in the past trajectory for my Aries babies coming into the month of December, Spirit? As clearly as you can. What is in the past? Okay, so for you guys in the past, what I can see is that you've been very confused. You know, you've been very confused probably before November. I want to say for the last 6 months. The last well, I said 6 months for a reason, but the last 6 months has been a very, very confusing time for you in terms of personal self and identity. But I can see that because you weren't necessarily connecting to your emotions as deeply as you needed to, you have really gotten some significant clarity over the course of the last 6 weeks that is giving you an opportunity to understand that you may need to kind of withdraw yourself. You may need to sort of just kind of go through a process of doing some introspection, and that may require you being alone in the process. But whilst you are being alone with yourself in the process, again, it is happening within a community, so you're going to have to learn how to balance the two, because you are going to be able to, you know, gain victory over your lack of teamwork that has shown up in the past for you guys. What is in the future trajectory for my Aries babies for the month of December, Spirit? What is in the future trajectory leading out from December? As clearly as you can, please, for my Aries babies. Okay, guys, well, you guys saw that. There's a lot going on for you guys. So this card popped out first, and I'm going to pick up all of these cards and see what else is going on. So moving forward for you guys in the future, what we can see here is that you guys are pretty much going through a lot, guys. So you guys are going through a couple of major arcanas moving forward. So you're going through a pretty big major shift, basically, in your lives moving forward from the circumstances of your present situations. I can see that you'll be able to gain some mental clarity about what is the path for you career-wise, what is the best path for your career to be able to flourish, because the community that you're coming into alignment with in the month of December is really going to give you an opportunity to allow for things to move forward full throttle ahead, because I can see that you guys had been, again, there may have been some one-sided selfishness, which is why you decided to withdraw yourself from situations, because you may have feared that other people would have been selfish towards you in situations because of certain situations that you've dealt with in the past, particularly to do with your career circumstances, and you were kind of judging them with the same sort of brush, if you will, and you're now moving forward with passion. You're no longer sitting in that place and kind of, you know, allowing for your emotions to get the best of you with the situation. I can see that you will be victorious, and you will be able to reclaim your power over the delays that you have experienced over the course of the last, I want to say 7 to 8 weeks, significantly so. There's been some significant delays, and I can see, again, you're just going through a process of recovering your free will and your free spirit nature of yourself as you know, get this mental clarity. What is going on in the subconscious mind for my Aries babies? Okay, so in the subconscious mind, guys, we do have victory for you guys. You guys will be able to have your ego stroke. You will get some public recognition, and that's where you're at in the subconscious mind. But it is very much, you know, being open to the short-term scope of things. It may not be a long-term plan that you had in mind, but now you're giving yourself an opportunity to be open to the short-term focus of the abundance that is present for you right now. What is in the conscious mind for my Aries babies for the month of December, as clearly as you can? Okay, so in the conscious mind for you guys, what we can see is that you are, you know, a little bit, you have started to explore in the past, but you're a little bit resistant to some of the changes that are coming into your space at the minute, because you feel as though some of them may be distractions from what you really want to do to be able to bring in the kind of finances that you want to bring in the kind of manifestations that you want to bring in to really ground yourself. And those are some of the things that you have been curious about. You have been restlessly thinking about those things, but try not to be too resistant to some of the things that are happening, because again, it will bring you the public recognition that you're hoping for. Okay, beloveds, let's have a little look and see what is the divine guidance for you as far as what's going on in the Arcanian realm. What is the divine guidance for my Aries babies? Okay, the health of the situation is improving. Okay, the health of the situation is improving. There will be new developments for you in terms of romance, but there'll also be, well, you're improving the health of your romantic situations, which may have been some of the things that you've been holding on to on your heart that has been blocking your blessings to date. But the situation is improving. You're improving the health of it, and it will give you an opportunity to be able to make things a little bit more just make things a little bit better for yourself moving forward. Things will be looking up. The situation will improve. Okay, beloveds, I hope that was useful for you guys. As per usual, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. If you guys haven't already done so, definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio if you guys are watching this via my IGTV. If you guys are watching this via my YouTube channel, then be sure to check out the link in the description box. You can utilize those links to be able to connect with me for personal readings, shadow work, mentorship, candles, oils. Connect with me via my other social media channels. Whatever you guys need, I'm here for the job. Okay, beloveds, I'm going to love you guys and leave it there for you. As per usual, I see you guys in the next video. God bless and a shake. Take care, guys. Mwah. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more.